Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to semester 2 for AP Comparative Government and World History as we transition to, for your seniors, the last semester of your career here at Ukiah High School, and for your sophomores, your time when you start to evolve into better thinkers, better students, and have a greater understanding of how world history impacts a lot of current events. Couple of things. Second semester, number one, it's all about organization. The students that do well are the ones that are most organized. And this is something you're going to be taking with you as you go off to college or you continue your high school career. Number one, everything starts over at zero. So everybody is at, with everything, tardies, everything, zero. Okay. You are ultimately responsible for your own grade status. So you need to keep up with it. You need to check things. You need to watch for deadlines, those kinds of things. So be responsible for your own grade. You can ask me questions anytime, obviously not during class, but during other times when I'm available. But in the end, you're responsible for your own grade. A lot of it has to do with attendance. Senioritis, I remember it very well. But it doesn't absolve you. So make sure that we go all the way till the end. So make sure you take care of business. If you're a sophomore, get here on time and be ready to go. That means if you go on short-term independent study or you're part of sports or bands or field trips, that means nothing other than you just need to be more organized because you're going to have to know all this information, even if you are part of this. And I love it. Good. Be a part of extracurriculars, but remember that it does not mean you are not going to be held accountable or that you're going to be held accountable to a different standard. That means keep track of Google Classroom as usual on Sunday evenings. I will post what I think we're going to do during the week. And then, of course, on the board when you walk in is going to be our agenda. That's going to give you the definitive, hey, what are we doing today and the next class? Finally, use U time. Seniors are doing a pretty good job coming in, taking care of business. Sophomores, I have hardly seen any of you. And it could be the difference between you having to do this class over again and not. I would rather see you progress forward, and to do that, come in, get the support and help you need to succeed. Um, just a little review so we understand. Quizzes and unit exams are 70% of your grade. Everything else represents 30%. Okay. Remember when you come in, you need to have a Chromebook and you need to make sure that you have your Chromebook chargers and everything else. Look up on the board. If it says that you need your Chromebook today, it will tell you. It will tell you when. If it says put the Chromebook away, put the Chromebook away. You want to charge it? Get it away. We don't want it out unless we're going to actually actively use it. Remember that everything you're going to be quizzed on is on the HyperDoc. All right. And when you need to take your first retake, you need to answer all these questions in handwriting and show them to me to be able to take your first retake. So take care of that, business. Might as well do it when you first watch the video. Speaking of which, your videos are still going to be 12 minutes long. Remember, if the video is linked in the HyperDoc, if there's like a numbering problem with the video, um, if it's linked to that HyperDoc, it is the correct video. So don't get too confused. I'll try to make sure that the numbers match up. But everything you're going to need to know is in that video. Remember that your quizzes are still going to be no more than 20 questions. AP Comparative, you're going to notice that the questions are getting a little progressively harder and more challenging. And that's because you're starting to build up. Okay, you've already started to deal with some AP Comparative questions. You don't even know it, but don't be surprised if things start to get a little bit trickier. You're not going to have short answers though in terms of assessments and quizzes. All right, we're going to be doing practice FRQs, that kind of thing. Remember that I'm going to return quizzes within 1 week, and then you got to come with me. It becomes a retake. So, you miss a quiz, get in here, take a U time, get it done. And remember that I will mark the questions that are incorrect. And if that is not toggled within the Google form, just send me an email and then I'll toggle that on. Remember that to do your one retake, you must have handwritten notes. You're allowed to do one retake a day, and you're going to have to prove to me that you know. Okay. After 2 weeks, retakes are done for that one quiz. And you can do retakes before school, if you come to me beforehand and you say, hey, Wednesday and Friday, when can I come in? Understand, before school is before like 8:15. Like before school on a Wednesday and a Friday is not before 9:30. It's before 8:15 because I still have meetings I have to go to. And then U time, of course, is the best time you can possibly come in and get things done. Remember that your unit exams are your straight grade. That you take, you can retake unit exams on unit exam days, and then again on the finals day at the very end. Retakes for that's all we're doing on finals day. All right, so you don't have to ask. And your grade is your most recent because that's exactly where you are actually at. If you want to contact me, of course, I am here usually an hour before school. And then if you want to drop by at lunch or after school, make an appointment with me and then make sure that you are there. Don't cancel your appointment or I'll just kind of like say, okay, well, this is where I am and you're going to have to meet me there. Best way to get a hold of me is jsilverbrown@uusd.net. I'll try to get a hold of you within 24 hours. You know that I'm here in F6. I want to see you succeed, but you need to understand that you need to earn that success. You're going to have to prove to yourself and to me that you have got things down. If you need help, you need to come seek it out to me during U time. I am here. I am willing to help you. I will sit down with you. We'll make sure that you get things taken care of. But that is up for you to make sure you do. And that's part of being a better student is advocating for yourself. Says, I need help with this particular thing, and then we'll work through what's not working. Remember, seniors, for the AP test, you are not required to take it. I would recommend it if it financially does zero benefit from you once you get your college admissions taken care of, then I don't know why you would take it. But if it could benefit you at all, I don't know why you wouldn't if it saves you money going forward down the road. I will be posting stuff online for AP seniors. That stuff is guaranteed to help you pass the exam and maybe even get a 5. But again, ultimately, it's going to be your responsibility to take care of business on the exam. Make sure you let me know if you have any questions. If you've gone through this entire video and you've taken care of the HyperDoc, hey, you're already on the right path for success, and you should do really well on the first quiz. All right, welcome to semester 2, and I will see you in class.